Yo, what's good? It's Big Lou, the biggest, and I'm back with a new video. Today, as requested from my YouTube comments, shout out you. I'll put your name up on the screen. He wanted me to do a rodeo Travis Scott type sample, and I made this like a couple days ago, and I thought, why not? And so yeah, also I had to come out with the Travis Scott tee by my boy Marino, and yeah, here's the final sample. So that's pretty much the sample. Super grimy, super dark. I love how it sounds. Super simple as well, only 3 sounds. And yeah, so first sound was his keys from Analog Lab, the distorted. I think it's a stock preset. Yeah, and these are the notes he was playing. So the bass notes are E to F, and then it's like an arpeggio. And this is just what it sounds like by itself. Yeah, so super basic, super repetitive and stuff. And later in the sample, I just took out like the low notes that acted like as if it was a bass note, and it's just what it sounds like. Yeah, to give a bit of variation in the sample. And for the effects, no effects because I loved how it sounded already. Just an EQ to cut the lows, and yeah. Then I added these chords. I'm pretty sure these chords are it's called Nasty from Loophole, and it's following the same chords or the same notes playing. And so the first half is just playing the notes, and then the second half I added like a D and E to the chords, and it's just what it sounds like. Yeah, so for the effects, I added this GTR tool rack. I've been using it a lot. It's like a guitar rig, but like the Waves version. And I just found this preset. I want to play bass with Jimmy, that preset. And I added a Fruity Flangus with the spread turned down and the delay turned down, and I just messed with the dry and wet. OTT with these settings, and then Fruity Balance because I wanted to add an automation, as you heard it towards the end of a sample, where the first chord doesn't play but the second chord does, and I'll play that for you in a second. And just an EQ to cut out the highs and a couple frequencies I didn't like. And so for the part that I was talking about, this is what it sounds like. Yeah, just to add a bit of bounce to the sample. I really fucked with how it sounded. And then the next part was this, like the counter melody was these keys from Hayes's Analog Lab Bank overnight ritual, just playing these notes, super simple, and this is just what it sounds like. And then for the second part, I just put it down an octave to add a bit of variation. And for the effects, Camel Crusher to add a bit of distortion because I wanted this sample to be super like distorted and dirty and grimy and stuff. And Shaper Box to make it pan left and right. And an EQ to cut out the lows. And then I added this drum loop from I think Steven Schaefer, and this is just what it sounds like. Yeah, and no effects to that. Then bounced everything out as normal, didn't pitch it up or down. Added this effect track preset, the basic vintage punch. Yeah, just turned the mix down super low because this sample was already like dirty and grimy, so I didn't really want to add more dirt and grime to it. J37 to add a bit of like retro vintage sound, sidechain every so often, and mid-side matrix to make it sound more mono, and then an EQ to take out the lows and some harsh frequencies that I didn't really like. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the final sample. Let me know what you guys want to see. Your video, your suggestion might be next. And yeah, follow me on Instagram @LouisOblin and all that. Peace and stay safe.